Hello badminton fans and welcome to Badminton Racket Review and to this review of the Kumpoo Power Control SS66 badminton racket, and this is racket number 630. Right, we'll go into availability first and the price of the racket. This is available via our racket sales site at www.badminton-racket-review.com. The price of this racket, just bear with me while I double check. I've got the price right here. It's actually very reasonably priced, this racket, only £55, and that's a lot of performance for £55. Let me tell you. The specifications of this racket. Firstly, the weight is 77. I'm reading straight off the shaft of the racket here. It says it is 77 plus or minus 2 grams. The Racket Review E-Zone test showed this racket to weigh 83.2 grams. Still super lightweight, and that's obviously with the strings Yonex BG65 and the grip supplied by Kumpoo. The balance of this racket is 295 plus or minus 3 millimeters. The E-Zone balance point test shows it to be head heavy at 310. I mean, the racket is just, it's a crazy light racket. It's really difficult to tell, actually, really difficult. Stiffness is super stiff according to Kumpoo. Our stiffness test shows this racket to be medium flex, and honestly I think that's correct. Maximum string tension is a healthy 30 pounds. Not bad at all. Not bad at all for a racket weighing 83 grams at 55 pounds. 30 pounds is nice. Nice. Standard G5 grip on this racket, made in China, made of carbon graphite. I think that is everything there is to tell. Interestingly, although the stiffness on the side shows at 10 plus or minus 0.2, on the actual shaft it says it's extra soft, and I would agree with that. Medium flex is definitely correct. Right, so in terms of the overall design and build of this racket, it's really well finished, and it has these sort of contours here. You'll be able to see it in the images we'll show you in a minute. So it's more aerodynamic, and let me tell you something, this racket, it's just feels fast, it feels quick. Just as soon as you hold it, you think, wow, yes, this is going to do some damage. It's got a nice design. Whether the colours are to your taste or not is separate, but the way it's finished, the detailing of the design, the paint quality, really good paint job. And it's a small thing, but for the stringers out there, you also got the grommets here, the 2 grommets at the top with the orange showing you where your first 2 strings, your mains, should start, which is quite handy actually. Yeah, it's nicely designed. Take a look at these close-up images and see what you think. Plenty of detail, plenty of colour. I think really good for £55. Have a look for yourself. Okay, specifications are done. Let's go to the E-Zone. Okay, so before we start our E-Zone testing, what do you need to know about how we test our rackets? Well, first of all, we use the same shuttles, the Yonex AS30s on all tests. We re-string all of the rackets with Yonex BG65 at 25 pounds tension, and it's the same player taking all of the shots. Right, now you have some basic understanding of how we test. let's move on to the smash test. The smash shot that you're seeing here, and for all of the rackets we've tested within Badminton Racket Reviews E-Zone, we take generally 6 shots. We take the 2 highest racket shuttle speeds, and we average those to give us a overall speed. If those two readings are not within a certain percentage of each other, we then retake the entire test. This shot measures the shuttle speed coming off the racket head, and also if you go across to the E-Zone, you'll see a picture similar to the one you're looking at on the screen now, which accompanies every single racket within the E-Zone, so that's nearly 650 or more rackets, with this kind of smash JPEG showing you the racket head speed, the shuttle speed, the distance, and the approximate repulsion of the racket. Okay, now we're going to do an E-Zone maneuver test. The maneuver shots was designed to tell us about the racket's acceleration abilities, its ability to shift from one direction to the other or shift quickly from nothing to full speed. It also tests the racket's aerodynamics. In this test, the player is sitting still with the racket, and once the shuttle is fired, we measure the shuttle speed to ensure we have consistency within the tests, so it's coming at the same speed all the time, or roughly the same speed as much as we can control anyway. And then the player reacts once the shuttle is fired to hit the shuttle, and we are measuring the head speed of the racket during that test. Okay, so they're done. Now it's E-Zone control test time. The control test is a simplistic test. We've thought many times if there was any other better way of creating a test where we are focusing on the control of the racket and able to score it, and we so far haven't come up with anything better. So this control test is essentially a test where we have 14 shots taken. You're not seeing all the shots on the control video. We generally film half or less of the shots taken. The green bucket here scores maximum, the grey scores slightly less, and anything in the net or out scores nothing at all. So what do we think of this SS66 racket? Well, its key strengths are it can offer reasonably good power. So if you're looking to get some smashes off, it's actually pretty good. I prefer this to the FBs, FDs, even some of the lighter Astroxes. It's just easier to use. It's not quite as stable as they are, but it's easier to use, and it offers reasonably good control. It offers good airspeed when you're trying to get shots off. It offers reasonably nice airspeed, and like I say, given the weight, it offers good power. Its power to weight ratio is reasonably good. I'm looking at the screen, constantly looking at the information we have available for it. I would say that if you are a doubles player, it would be a thumbs up on this racket. At £55, this really does represent something significant, because it slots in above the Abros but below the higher range rackets, and it does offer reasonably good performance. It just, you know, even just, I picked it up to bring it here for this video, and it just straight away you just feel like it's quick. It just feels lively. It has that lively feeling about it, and I like that in rackets. So yeah, for me it's a thumbs up. I think if you're a singles player, the overhead shots are not bad. If you're trying to do overhead shots, it's not bad with overhead shots. It offers reasonably good control, so why not? I know it's not traditional to play with singles with light rackets, but I'm telling you all now, today in 2019, as I've been saying all along, as the technology changes, the perception of rackets are going to change. 10 years ago, everyone thought stiff, head heavy rackets were the way forward. I never understood why. And as rackets have got lighter, we're now seeing the professionals pick up for you rackets and lighter rackets, because they do the same job. You know, what's the advantage of carrying the extra weight? If you're getting extra power, understand. Getting extra control, understand, but that's not always the case. And we found nothing in all the testing we've done, all the research we've developed, we found nothing to prove that to be true. So I would say try this racket. It is not bad at all. If you're into hardcore, stiff, heavy rackets, obviously this is not for you. But if you're like light, easy rackets, like the Abros Nano 9900, it feels quicker than the Nano 9900. Not quite as fast as the Venom. It is very similar in feel to the Apex Wave 10. That's what I'd say it feels like. It feels very similar to that. If you're gonna buy this racket and use it, please leave a review. If you're an E-Zone member, leave it on the E-Zone. If you are not an E-Zone member, leave it on the Instagram, on our Instagram feed, Facebook feed, or on YouTube, so other people get an idea of what you think of this racket. And that's really, really important. If you're not familiar with the E-Zone, there will be a tour of these, a video tour after this video of the E-Zone, give you an idea what's going on within the E-Zone pages, the E-Zone platform, should I say. Outside of that, listen, appreciate you guys tuning in from all over the world. I mean, you know, it's getting to a point where we're sort of wondering where we need interpreters for certain languages. We're getting so many messages in so many foreign languages that it's hard to understand exactly what the message is. So we could be getting insulted for all we know, we're not sure. But I'm sure that's not the case. But yeah, the support's been awesome. Keep supporting us, keep pressing the like button, keep sharing the videos. We are here to help the badminton community. The E-Zone is the platform where it all really happens, where we have a detailed review of every racket, covering the overhead ability, how well it drives, how well you can smash with a racket, how nice it is to defend with, how much repulsion it offers, how much control you can get out of it. Real detailed video. And the E-Zone pages for each racket offer a objective testing, where we do the E-Zone testing for the racket, and then we do our own court testing where we give you a more of a personal opinion. So you're getting the combination of both worlds, and that literally is as much as anyone could possibly offer anyone on a racket. As much information as is possible to do so. We just simply cannot think of what else we can add in to add more value to what we're offering there. Thanks again for your support. Thanks for watching this video. See you on the next one.